This is the SIG 552 Commando. It's made by Cybergun, licensed by Swiss Arms. The gun is full plastic, features a folding stock. To unfold it, simply pull it, snap it into place. On the other side, there's a release button, push it, and then it locks into place. Made out of very strong plastic. The gun's very lightweight, however. Most of the weight is focused in the back, the stock. It's a very heavy stock, but it's a sturdy stock. It's a rubber butt pad. Large pistol grip. Large trigger with trigger guard, which also folds to either side if you're lefty or righty, for use with gloves if you're playing in cold weather. It's also ambidextrous fire selecting switch. Selector switch isn't very smooth. It doesn't really lock into place, so you kind of have to learn when to stop so you don't go too far if you only want to go on semi. Metal front sight. This is all metal. This whole thing right here, the mag release, trigger guard, trigger metal. Both fire selector switches are metal. Rear sight is all metal, and the stock release button is metal. And then of course the body pins are the screws, the bolt, and the bottom of the motor. All the essentials. The sights, they look like MP5 sights. The rear sight turns all the way around depending on how far your target is. Sling mounts, metal sling mount. This is rear sling mount. And then you have a sling mount on the stock for if you're using the stock extended or collapsed. Then there is a front one, and some people think that this is a sling mount. I'm not entirely sure. I thought it was a bayonet thing, but I'm not sure. The front sight, it says it's adjustable, but it's not. The gun doesn't have many rails. It comes with a rail on the bottom, but I took it off. And then it has a rail on the side, which I believe is for the attachment of a PEQ box. The reason for that being is the battery compartment, which is in here, I'll show you in a moment, is very small, and it only fits an 8.4 volt battery. To get to the hop up, pull the bolt back, and there's a wheel in there. It's a little hard to see. It turns very smoothly. It's very nice to adjust, very easy. However, it does not lock back into place. This is the Cybergun model, not the ICS model. Trademarks. It's not fully trademarked, but it does have trademarks. You can see there. Painted in fire selector modes. Has the SG on top, Swiss Arms logo, and then it says caliber 6mm, and it has a couple weird symbols on it, as well as made in China, which is a stamp, not a sticker. Okay, I'll show you how to put the battery in. To do that, there's a pin right here. It's not in very tightly, so you can easily push it out. Pull it out on the other side. Then you take the lower half of the front handguard, pull it back. It only moves a little bit, and then just pull it right off. And there's a very small battery compartment. It's not exactly the most convenient way to put the battery in because it tends to be a little tricky if you're trying to do it on the field. Overall performance of the gun, it's accurate, even with the short barrel. I think it has pretty good distance range. However, the rate of fire is not very fast when on full auto. If you're doing on single fire, semi-auto, then the trigger is quite responsive, but it doesn't have a real fast rate of fire. That's with 8.4 volt. 9.6, it's definitely much better. The only problem is getting the battery in. The orange tip is plastic, and it's a big plastic tip, so it really is annoying because it's like blaze orange and it just really stands out. I don't know if there's any way to take it off. It doesn't seem like there's any easy way to take it off, but there may be threads underneath. I'm not entirely sure. Magazine comes with, it's full plastic. It's strong plastic though, so you don't have to worry about scratching paint or anything. They're cheap too if you can find them. Not easiest to find online. It says SIG on it, and then it has the nice mag locking system, I guess you can call it, and the top opens up like that, and then you just wind it up. The box says it holds 300 rounds. I think that's a lie. I think it only holds 200. I'm not entirely sure. The FPS also is between 330 and 350 with the 0.2 gram BB. Again, the box lies, advertises a lot higher. Get the magazine in. For those of you who are not familiar with the SIG series, it's just like an AK. Front first, and then pull it back. Doesn't really wobble that much. It's in there very nicely. It's a very sturdy gun. It's strong. I was surprised by it because it's just really well built. It's lightweight, but at the same time, it's evened out the weight. The only downside, a few of them actually, that I think this gun has is the price. It's $180, and it's low powered, and it doesn't have very fast rate of fire, so that's definitely a con to the gun. The other thing would be the mag cap and the battery housing. It doesn't really take bigger batteries. Other than that, there isn't really anything else about this gun. It's just a nice gun. Lightweight, it's easy to hold, it's easy to put up to your shoulder, and short barrel is very accurate. It's great for CQB. You just need more magazines. It's a great gun. I have a target set up, not real far because of my basement and it's pouring outside. I measured this with a tape measure. It's about 35 feet. So it's, like I said, it's not a real long distance, but it's a CQB gun. So we're going to be testing CQB accuracy. I'm not going to do a whole lot of shooting because we're going to have to pick these all up later. That was full auto. That was on the left side. Let's see if I can get on the right side now. Seems like a lot of shooting. Okay, so you can see from here that this is pretty accurate. The first few shots obviously went kind of low, but that's not a problem because I haven't shot the gun in a while. But everything else, the left side where I was shooting semi-auto, I was holding the gun pretty steady, and that's a tight grouping. Even on full auto, it's a tight grouping. Overall, I think it's a great gun. It's definitely quite pricey, but if you're into the SIG 550 series rifles, then it's definitely something you want to look into. If you have the extra money to buy the larger versions, they come in full metal with the rails and the locking bolt. But this is just the lower end model by Cybergun. It's YAT Airsoft. Thanks for watching.